Go live. Yeah, this is just, I can't believe. I have no idea what YouTube was doing just there. So hopefully it's all going good now, and we are up and going. Willie Peters, how are you doing? Yeah, I am so hype about it. We've got the present starting in a little under 63 minutes, so just about an hour's time. And yeah, it's gonna be good, and what to expect from today. So hopefully the stream is running smooth, but I'm not too sure. Let's see. YouTube is not playing ball with me today, which is not ideal. So let's see if it's all working. It still doesn't look like it's working on my end, which is really irritating, but Anthony, how are you doing? And I'm sorry about this. I'm just having mad pangs on my end on my YouTube, and it just doesn't seem to be. I don't know what's not syncing up with my my OBS, which is not ideal, but hopefully we'll get there. We'll try and sort it out now. Let's see if this goes. Not the best of starts to the stream today. Never had like any issues with streaming on YouTube before. Right, it looks like it's working there. There we go. It looks like everything's updated on my end. So hopefully that is all problems avoided. Hopefully the sound and everything's all right. If the sound levels are a bit weird, if the music's too loud or anything, just let me know in the chat and we can adjust it and go from there. But how are you all doing? Happy Pokemon Day. Thank you so much for joining us today. It's going to be a good one. Pokemon Presents, like I said, just under an hour's time. It will be going live, so not too long, but we got plenty of time to kind of talk about everything. So, what we expect to see from maybe DLC content, the GB games porting in on the Switch. I fully expect that to happen today, so it should be really good. And I'm just going to try and pull the chat up on my screen here so I can see you guys in my actual overlay chat. There we go. So this should load up now, which is good. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome today. Right, let's pull this one open, and this is the one I want here, and then we're all good in one stream, so I can actually start talking to you guys. Sorry, I'm so sorry about that. Like, I'm so flustered from I don't know what happened with YouTube. It just went mad, but hopefully it looks like it's all working now, which is good. Just following Pikachu Terrors. Nice, Anthony. Hope you do. Hope you're enjoying it. It's a fun raid. It's a weird one though. Like the shield going up, the whole preparation of it all was just madness. Like I just got it completely wrong with that shield going up. It just null and voided so many sets that we kind of prepared for it. But it just shows that they can change like anything in the terror raids going forward, which is quite exciting for future ones. Kevin, how are you doing, mate? Good evening. Oh, from Japan. It's late over there. The presents today. So late in different time zones and stuff. Let me see if I don't know if I've got. Yeah, there's nothing on the UK Pokemon channel just yet for the direct going live, which is a little strange. But we've got the one from the Asian Pokemon YouTube channel, which is good. So Professor Oak, how you doing, mate? I'm sorry, guys. I am so flustered. Like, I went live and, like, YouTube just panged out, went error. And I was like, am I live? Am I not? My OBS says I'm live, but my YouTube's not. And then error, and then duplication error. And it was just like, so I'm just trying to gather my thoughts here and just try and get on track now. But yes. Happy Pokemon Day, H3. Anthony Meowscarada just owns it. Meowscarada, 100% for those Pika raids is just the best. I think out of everything I played, Meowscarada just never loses, never seems to lose anyway. So it's definitely the one. I do like Clodsire and Ho-Chen? Ho-Chen? I don't know how I'm pronouncing it. I should know as a caster. Bad books. But yeah, I think Meowscarada is definitely the one. When does it start? Just under an hour's time. So like 50 minutes. So 50 minutes. But it's weird because the UK or the English YouTube channel hasn't been updated with the presents, so we're still waiting on that going live on the main Pokemon channel. But this is Pokemon Asia, which should be English anyway, and hopefully we get an update soon with it for the English channels, so we can pop that one up. Mund, how are you doing? Happy Pokemon Day to you as well. Right, let me pull this up and let's see. What's everyone expecting today? That's the big thing. DT, how are you doing? Do you prefer Legends Johto or Let's Go Johto? I think Legends. I am in love with the Legends game. Like, Legends Arceus was so good. I would love a new Legends game. I honestly think the more I think about, like, the Legends game, I think it's probably the most enjoyment I've had out of a Pokemon game ever. So I would put it up there, like, at the top of the list. For me personally, anyway. So, I mean, if we got a Legends game today, it would be incredible. Incredible. It would be so, so good. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I don't know. I don't know. It's, yeah. What about you? Let's Go Johto or Legends? Christopher, how are you doing? I hope you're enjoying Pokemon Day. Thanks for joining us as well. I'm just trying to catch up with the comments. Like, if anyone's coming in now, I had a nightmare start to the stream, so just catching up. Arrival TV, how you doing? Big Prince, how are you? Kev, what on earth is happening with YouTube? I know, right? It's just throwing me. The Media Hound Show, happy Pokemon Day, Golden. Archer, how you doing? We need DLC for Scarlet. I guarantee we're gonna get DLCs today. We're gonna get DLC news. The fact that the Game Freak kind of come out and tweet about watch the direct is like news alone to be like kind of confirming that we'll get DLC or at least something for Scarlet and Violet, which is pretty exciting. When it'll happen though, like when we'll get it, I don't think we'll get anything announced today in game, but you never know. You never know. Luke, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. The Dark Black Speedy. Let's get this party started, fellow trainers. Yes, I'm so hyped for it. There's going to be so much good stuff as well coming in today, which is really, really nice. Let's see if I can pull. This one should be. Okay, this is the one that we want. We would just want this one. I think it is. That's it. There we go. Okay. All sorted now, ready to go for this. Professor Oak DLC for sure, but hopefully some Pokemon Go news. That Horn Toll was a stinker, need something more. I'm sure we'll get Pokemon Go news, 100%. WX Woodley, how are you doing? Afternoon, listening to you from work. Looking forward. Hope work's gone all right, mate. I managed to swap my days today, which was quite good, so I wasn't in the office, which is lucky for today at least. Rose, Legends would be so hype. I don't know if we'll get anything though. I don't know if I'm just getting myself like too hype and just like the last Legends went down so well. I just feel like it could happen. It could happen, but who knows? I hope my overlays like update. That should be it. There we go. But yeah, not long, right? I don't know why I haven't got the right window open for this. This is just not ideal. Tube window. There we go. Let's see if that is the one. No, that's not it. There we go. Okay. Ryan, how you doing? Glad I could catch a stream. Well, we'll get there. Really missed the VGC vids. Hopefully we'll have some stuff on the way very soon. Hopefully. I'm going to be competing in the Dutch region, the special event soon. So we'll have some stuff up. We will have some stuff up. And got some like collabs in the pipeline, which will have competitive content very soon. DT, I'm worried a Gen 5 remake would be bad like BDSP. BDSP, oh well, I'm probably in the majority. I really enjoyed BDSP, but I know a lot of people weren't like super fond of it. But Gen 5 remake, if that gets announced today, that would be so hype. I don't think it would be bad though. I think it would be good. It'd be so good. Like, I don't think you need to worry. Unless Ilka do it again, maybe. I don't know. But at least I'd be happy, right? I'd be happy. But I know what you mean. Jeff, how you doing? Trade me your Finiz in, please. I do have a spare shiny one. I could trade you. Luke, Pokemon Sleep. Finally, after what, 2 years? maybe. XDS, stop my shiny hunting, was expecting an announcement now. Still have about an hour, yeah. So we got about 46 minutes now till the announcement. We got about 46 minutes till the announcement. Kevin, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it, mate. Really appreciate it. Ryan would love Legends or Let's Go, Joe. To be honest, Ryan, like, I really loved Let's Go as well. Let's Go, every time I go back to it after not playing it for a while, I just still am amazed at how nice and clean it looks. So if we got a new one, I would not be sad. I'd not be sad at all. But I kind of, out of the two, I'd prefer a Legends game. It'd be amazing. I love the lore of them all, so it would be really cool to kind of revisit one of the past gens again. Kengu, my guess is just DLC. Just DLC. Yeah. I think we'll get DLC. We'll probably get a new Terra Raid announced, I imagine. Home Compatibility. We'll probably not get that today. I don't know. But we might get a date for when that does get announced. And I think we'll get the update today as well. We know we're going to get the, what is it, 1.2.0 update for Scarlet. So we know that was coming at the end of February. So that is definitely something I would say that'll probably get announced today after the Direct. The GBA games as well. I would imagine they'll be announced today. Luke, sorry to hear about Newcastle yesterday. You're not, mate. You're not sorry at all. I was so bummed out yesterday, mate. I was so sad. So sad. Dark Flames, Mega Evo's comeback would be good. I mean, I would not be sad if we got Mega Evolutions back. Like, that would be amazing. I just can't see it. But there has to be some, you know, if there's links to Kalos with Area Zero, with Terra, with Megas, there has to be some link. So, you know, if there's a time for Megas to come back, Home of Kalos, it would make a lot of sense. Game Boy Pokemon Collection. Yes, I'm ready to spend some money, Luke. I am. I'm really hyped if we get like Red, Blue, Yellow today. I'm kind of tempted if we do to stream later tonight and do some Red, Blue, and Yellow stuff. Because I think if we get Pokemon Stadium as well, and hopefully we get some like compatibility between GB games and Pokemon Stadium, there's like so much more reason to play them, so you can port the Pokemon into Stadium and then play Stadium like properly how it's meant to be played. I don't know. I know they've stated that you can't transfer Pokemon into it, but it just kind of makes, you know, I think Austin John did a whole video on it, and I totally agree with what he was saying about like, it just kind of takes away half of the gameplay in Stadium if you can't port your Pokemon into it. So we'll see. Christopher, Let's Go and Legends were amazing. If they do a Johto game, I want Legends version because the story will be amazing. The Burnt Tower story would be so good, but I'd be happy with Let's Go too. I totally agree with you. Wixley, is there definitely big news? Any chance they're going to mention something for a mobile game, Scarlet and Violet DLC? I mean, a mobile game could be quite possible. Could be possible. There's definitely going to be big news today, 100%. Like, something is getting dropped. I would say Scarlet and Violet DLCs. 99.9% sure that we'll get the DLCs. I'll look like a total fool if we don't get anything announced today, but I'm pretty sure. I think Magias would actually fit in the VGC meta. I think it would be really cool, yeah. Mixed alongside Paradox Pokemon. It'd be nice. I would like that. Whoopee, more Wooper forms. Well, you can't go wrong with more Wooper forms. 100%. I wonder what they do though, right? Literally, Zach literally would pay any amount of money to play the old games. I'm a little bit the same. I just can't. I don't know. If they just release it all as one collection, that would be amazing. On GBA and Game Boy. So we got like Fire Red, Leaf Green, we got Emerald, Ruby Sapphire. Crystal's the one that I really want. Crystal is the one that I want. But Who knows what we'll get? I'm sure we'll get something. There was a lot of hints in that little preview trailer that they did, you know, with the Kanto Pokemon. So I'd imagine like Red, Blue, and Yellow and Stadium get released today. That's what I kind of imagine. And then they might give some dates with when the ones in the future will come. But who knows? Mandy, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. When does the present start? It starts in 41 minutes time, so not too long. Reckon it's red, blue, yellow, green plus Pokemon Stadium. Could you imagine if we got green as well? Like the full collection. Red, blue, and green, at least according to Penny's dorm room. What's going to happen? If we get green, I've never played green as well, because it was obviously just released. I think it was just Japan got green, so I've never played it. And I know it's the same game, right? I know it's the same game, but it's just like, kind of want to play it, right? Where's the Colosseum port, though? Oh, come on, don't. That would be incredible. Colosseum, Gales of Darkness, I would love it. Matt, it will be starting 40 minutes. It will be going live. It will be starting 40 minutes. So we've got a little bit of time to talk about what we expect to see today. I think we'll get Mystery Dungeon news as well. I think that's pretty much nailed on. We'll get something. It'll either be a port or a new game for the Switch, which is pretty exciting. Wixley, I need to replay Crystal. My cartridge battery died. Oh, that is savage. Need to get that repaired. Can you, if you get the battery replaced, right? Is your save still intact? I don't know how it works. And Doriu, really want Gen 2 and 3 on my Switch. Expecting DLC announcement and new Mystery Dungeon game. Yeah, I'm totally behind that. Spotted the Leafeon. It was amazing. Got loads of items farming it. Jessica, nice. Leafeon's a good one against that Pika raid, right? I think we'll get a new Terra raid. The only thing that would put me off saying we'll get one today is because the Pika raid ends tonight. They've stated that it ends tonight at midnight. In Japan, so that's like 3 p.m. UTC tomorrow. So it would be like, they've said that it's going to end there. Are they going to say, well, there's a new one starting right now and just cancel the Pikachu raid? I don't know, but there might be a new one starting tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? But we should get a new 7-star raid. Won't be this week, but it'll be the following week, right? But there's been rumors going around. Hisui and Decidueye. Who knows? It'd be amazing to get one of the Legends Arceus starters coming in. That would be incredible. Luca, thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it, mate. Myron, I only played yellow, gold, and silver, and wish it's disappeared. Where we go, and wish to see others. I really hope to play the other two. Hopefully we'll get I'm pretty sure we'll get the GBA games, but I imagine they'll be on like the Plus subscription. I kind of hope they're not, to be honest, but it would make sense that they are. But they might do, you know, there's been a lot of talk about them doing like a separate collection pack where it's separate to the GBA and Game Boy, where it's just all the Pokemon games in one little app, which would be pretty cool if they do that. Adam, are you Irish? I can't make out your accent. It's either Irish or a blend of Geordie and Yorkshire. Well, it is Geordie, but because I've not lived up in the Northeast for a long time now, and I've been a Southerner really for the past 7 years. Yeah. So my accents, yeah. But you're definitely on the right mark there. You're definitely on the right mark. I do get the Irish comment a lot. Zach, thank you so much for the sub, mate. Really appreciate it. Game on. I'm sick today. I really hope for a speedy recovery, my friend. Hope you're feeling a lot better soon. Derek, pay all the bucks for Gold and Silver remake. I would be there with you. I'd be throwing cash at it. The Dark Black Cheapie. You hope we will get Hisui Pokemon in 7-star raids, beginning with the starters. That would be great. That would be an amazing start, wouldn't it? Hisui and Decidueye, though, feels like it would be an amazing one to start with. I honestly can't wait for when they're gonna, like, you know, when we get home compatibility and we can bring the Hisui Pokemon into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Like, they're gonna be so good. They're gonna be so good. And that's just like a tiny aspect that we know we're getting, like, aside from the DLC stuff. So it'd be really good. Derek, they better be on the subscription because they paid a lot of money. Yeah, same, right? The subscription for the online, I like it. I do like it. I do get a lot of play out of it, but probably not as much as what I'm paying for it. I don't feel anyway. User, has anyone looked carefully at Penny's dorm room? I think the Pokemon Company left clues there. Someone mentioned that before, like the red, blue, and green. Look at the cover of the magazine sitting on a shelf. The color of the boxes above the shelf. That's a good point. I think there's like there's probably a big clue, and you know, Game Freak love to leave clues in these games for like what's coming. Super Sukla, if they do red, blue, and yellow, or green, would there be home compatibility? Do you think any of the Pokemon would be shiny locked? Well, I think you can trade in them, so I'm pretty sure you'd be able to. They have to make home compatibility. I'm hoping they do anyway. It'd be amazing. Like, I think it gives you more reason then to play the games on your Switch, because if you can play them on your Switch and then put them into home and then bring them to Scarlet and Violet, like, that's pretty cool. I think like one of the big, like, it would just be a huge chance missed, I think, if they didn't do that, to be honest. Raider, thank you so much, mate, and please have helped out. I'm looking forward to the next one. Hopefully we get a new 7-star announced today. You never know. Saving all of the big news for today, I'm sure. I was surprised we got the Pikachu actually over this past weekend. I thought they would save it until today and then announce it so it was live straight after the presents, to be honest. Pokemon Ultra Brilliant Diamond, can you imagine? There'd be the community would be raging. I don't know if I'd want to play Pearl and Diamond again so soon. I really enjoyed it. Stick and move, my son needed to stay off school today, so I get to watch the presents live. I hope your son's feeling better, but it is a little bit of an added bonus. Stick and move. Definitely. Mega's better come back. Gonna riot. Can you imagine the hype if they announce Megas today? I just can't see it. As much as I would like it, I don't know. How much farming were you able to get done with Pikachu? I did quite a bit, actually, so it was good, because I'm building... I plan to go to a special event for VG in... I don't know the place. It's in Holland. I can't pronounce the name of it. So I'm building teams at the minute, so I need all of the large and extra large candies I can get my hands on. So it's been really useful for that. And Meowscarada is definitely the most consistent out of everything. It's the quickest anyway, at least. I feel like it's the quickest to terrestrialize and then just blitz through it. Also subscribe. Thank you so much for the sub, Derek. Really appreciate it. Here, John, don't think you sound remotely Irish. And I'll save the Irish accent. My Irish impersonation is not the best, so we'll leave that, yeah. Yeah, my accent's so weird now, so weird. I don't really feel like I even sound like I like this twinges from like Northeast, like Geordie, but it's all gone for the most part. There's not going to be a new Pokemon Conquest. It'd be amazing if there was. I really enjoyed that game, but yeah, I can't see it happening. If there's a new Pokemon Conquest, I'm going to be... Could you imagine? That would be so left field. It would be like no one's expecting that. That'd be amazing now. Doesn't Mega seem like a really long shot? I think it does. I think there's links, there's ties to Kalos, especially if the DLC is venturing into a portion of area where it's going to be like between Paldea and Kalos. So there's definitely links where there could be a crossover, but I just don't see Megas coming back. Not yet. I think we're going to have to wait. I think, honestly, before we get Megas back, we're probably going to have to wait for the X and Y remakes, which is going to be in Gen 10, which I'm very excited about. But I could be completely wrong, and I hope I am wrong, but Megas feel like the best game. I do like terrestrializing as a mechanic, but Megas still sit up the top for me. I think they'll announce Crystal Paradox Pokemon that have Hydra Synthesis with Suicune. I hope they do. There's a lot of talk about them announcing terrestrializing with a dual type, a new terrestrializing. Rob, thank you so much for the sub, and Rachel as well. Thank you so much, both of you. Really appreciate it, and hope you're having a great Pokemon day. Johnny, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're good. Thank you so much for joining the stream, mate. Happy Pokemon Day. Derek, I think you sound very Irish. Just saw the crying. The Irish in me is coming out there. We'll do the rest of the stream. I'm probably offending a lot of Irish people, so I apologize. If we've got any Irish people in the chat, big shout out. I love all the Irish people, because when I was at uni, had two roommates that were from Ireland, and they were like the best people. Also, I just want my Snorlax in Scarlet and Violet. Oh, I know, Snorlax. I'm sad that Snorlax was like cut. It's tough. Maybe it'll come back. Can you imagine a Paradox Snorlax? Oh man, that'd be so good. I think we'll probably get some new Paradox Pokemon as well. The internet will explode if they bring us Megas alongside terrestrialization. Can you imagine? We had Megas in Z Crystals and Sun and Moon, or Ultra Sun and Moon, so you never know. Never know. No more Legend remakes. They will just make the environments lazy and boring with no signs of human life. I hope we get a new Legends remake. I just think there's so much scope to go back and like really like delve into the lore of like a lot of these like past gens, you know, and they all have like stories in them of like what's happened in the distant past, and it just makes sense for them to kind of, you know, they've left the door open a little bit to kind of go and explore those, and I think the Legends games do them so well. There's just not really anything about Legends Arceus that I didn't enjoy. I just had such a nice time with that game, and it was, you know, I didn't have any hookups like with Scarlet and Violet, where I was like, oh, I've got this side kind of mind, like where I've got to think about, okay, competitive side to it. I've got to start learning all the Pokemon. I've got to learn all of their moves. I've got to try and do all these other things when I'm playing the game, and it kind of like detracts from enjoying the story so much. But with Legends, I knew there's none of that, so it was just like totally immersed. Just from a personal point of view, I just really enjoyed it, and the music to Legends is just incredible, you know. Legends Celebi Zach would be incredible. Michael, I'm predicting Paldean forms for the dogs and the Gen 5 Legends. Yeah, I think because we've seen the Paradox, Suicune are the legendary beasts, and then the Musketeer trio as well. We'll probably get those. But like they're in the games already, like pictures of them, whether they'll be exactly the same. Be nice if we got some news on those today though. Best Pokemon day for Pokemon games for years, Ewan. Which one, Ewan? I love Legends. Yes, I agree with you, Legends, yeah. Lorenzo, it will be going live in 29 minutes, so not too long. What about a Pokemon Battle Revolutions? That is what I've been. I think, I don't know, because I haven't streamed for a while, but I used to like always say, like, I think for competitive Pokemon, there needs to be a split off where you can still do all the stuff in the main series title, but if you had like a Battle Revolutions game that was always released every gen, where it was just a battle simulator, and you could go on there, you could create like teams and do all sorts of stuff in there, a bit like Showdown. It would be amazing, you know. And then you use that to go competitive play with, and then it's kind of separate, but you can still play the main games, enjoy them, port Pokemon over, do all that stuff. It'd be great, but whether or not we'll see anything like that. I love Battle Revolution. It's such a good game. I would love to see something like that happen again. Like I say, I'd love Johto Legends game, favorite region, favorite lore, favorite Pokemon. There's a lot of lore there as well. That's why I think it would be such a good one to go back to, you know. Catariso, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Happy Pokemon Day as well. Glad to have you here. Johnny, the past of the Pokemon world is so fascinating, and we need, and I'm 100% serious, a game for each past region. I agree. I think a Kanto one, although like it feels like it's always been overdone, it'd still be interesting to go back and see what they do there. You know, would it be like the origins of Mew, or I don't know what they would really touch in Kanto. Maybe that's the only one way we wouldn't really get too much backstory to it, because it all feels like kind of recent, like the lore in Kanto, you know. Legendary birds though, there's a lot of like story there, so could be something to do with them. Legend Celebi, where you meet Kirk and Oak as younger versions of themselves, would be amazing. That would be cool. That'd be cool. PLA had the best catching mechanics. I love the research leveling. Yeah. Well, we know that. I don't know if we know, but I know that you know, PLA was a big playground, test ground. A lot of stuff that was put in PLA will be, if it was, you know, widely accepted by player base, community, and things like that, will be adopted into Gen 10. It would have never been incorporated within Gen 9, because the development lines for both of those games just were so kind of similar. So you've got to think the stuff that was in Gen 10, you'll probably see in in Legends Arceus will be in Gen 10, incorporated in with Gen 10. So if we see big changes to, like, you know, EV in Pokemon, IV in Pokemon, they'll all be incorporated within Gen 10. So it's like that cycle. So I love all the mechanics in Legends as well, and I can see them being integrated quite a lot within Gen 10. It'll be interesting to see how much or how far they go with it. Dart, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you're good, mate. It's been a while. See, if you guys could pick one Pokemon to create a new Paradox form, who would it be? I'd love to see Paradox Persian. That would be cool. Needs a buff. Yeah, Paradox Persian. Oh, who would I like a Paradox Pokemon of? Vileplume. I'm gonna say it. Vileplume. Johnny Paradox. Pascanto had a war. Oh, that's true. Yeah, Lieutenant Surge was a war veteran, wasn't he? That's very true. Tuna LM went into Otakuna Cave. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu 5 times yesterday just to discover it was already in my boxes. That's like something I would do. Oh, devastated. Uragon, forcing the player to dismount to pick up items in Legends was insane. Yeah, asinine. Whoever did that deserves. Yeah, well, at least that was fixed in Scarlet and Violet, so we didn't have that. Ewan, I'm not sure if I like the catching mechanics for the main games or not. I mean, they're kind of just, yeah, Legends Arceus was way better, I think, just superior, wasn't it? Luke, I feel like Kanto content between the games and merch is a bit saturated. Definitely saturated. Johto's the one, I think, you know. And I think Ruffle Rowlet's been on the train of, like, all about there's going to be a Johto remake of some sort coming for the longest time. So, you know, I kind of tend to agree with him. I think there's a lot of hints as well in Scarlet and Violet with the gold and silver crests on the arms. There's just a lot of like hinting at it, and Johto always feels like the region that never got enough love and is always a little bit forgotten about. So it'd be nice. It's one of my favorite regions. I would love to go back. Johto hype for the next 5 years. Who knows? You're gonna like some more Paldean forms. I think so as well. Yeah, because we haven't really got many. You know, we only got what, two or three? Two? We've got Wooper. Is Taurus a Paldean form? I guess Paldean Taurus, yeah. So is there another one? I don't think there's any more. It'd be nice if they do introduce, and it would make sense for the low numbers on those, where they're going to introduce them in DLC content. Rachel, a future Paradox that's a fusion of Dondozo and Tatsugiri. Now that would be either super broken, or just super cool. I love the idea though. I'd love to see it. Patrick, I want Pokemon World so I can battle all the gym leaders and the Elite Four members of each region. The end game would be amazing, wouldn't it? Imagine if they released like a Pokemon game and every DLC pack was a different region, where it was eventually where you just had this Pokemon World. I'd imagine in some way, shape or form, Game Freak are probably planning that potentially as an end game, you know. 23 minutes though left, not long, counting down to the big news. Paradox Kabutops, seeing any Kanto Paradox fossils would be great. I agree, that would be amazing. And you know, we got like Mega Aerodactyl, and there's so many links between like Megas and Paradox Pokemon. You could see something like that happening. It's weird that we've got no fossil Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet as well. Maybe that's something we see in DLC content. Who knows? It's like, is this the first game where we've not had any fossil Pokemon at all? First gen? Pretty sure we've had fossils in like every other gen. Could be wrong. Pedro, Legends was when it comes to catching. I like having Mons with marks, but the old way in Scarlet and Violet, it takes an eternity to catch them on. Yeah, I know. It is a pain. And then the catcher mechanic, where once it's in the Pokedex, I do like how they have kind of cut down the time, because where you've got the one shake. If it's in your Pokedex, you know straight away if you've caught it or not. But it is, yeah, it's Legends Arceus was just a way better way of doing it. Does anyone have a link for the Pokemon Live? Someone, I don't know if it is up yet, you know. Let's have a look on Cerebi, see if Cerebi has updated anything with a link to it. I don't know. I know the English one hasn't been updated yet. Here we go. Pokemon Day presents less than an hour. So there might be a link now to the official. Let's have a look on the official page. No. Ah, there we go. UK presents. Okay, we've got it. It's live. Okay, let's switch this over. I will pop a link to this in the chat. So that's the official one. It looks like it's dropped now. So if anyone wants that, there you go. And then I can change this over. So that should be updating now, which is, yeah, okay. So this is the English one, and it will be going live in 20 minutes. Not long, friends. Not long. Not long. Which is great. Which is great. There we go. Okay. So hopefully that changes over in a minute. The Media Hound. Gen 2 didn't have any fossil Pokemon that belonged to the Johto region. That's interesting as well. I've never even thought about that until now. Yeah. Because what did we get? Just Kabuto, Omanyte, and then Aerodactyl. Yeah, there was like nothing. There's scope there for them to do some new Johtonian Pokemon fossils. Yeah, boy. I think there might be a single player campaign for the new stadium. Ah, that would be amazing if there was something like that incorporated. I just can't see. I can't see it. I can't see it. Judd had the unknown though, which is sort of its own. Yeah, I guess you could kind of link it. Like, yeah, I guess I can see that. Yeah. The only Eevee not in Penny's room is Espeon. What region was Espeon from? That's interesting, isn't it? That is super interesting. Even, thank you so much for the subscribe. Really appreciate it. And Stender as well. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, friends. Massively appreciate it. And thank you so much for all of you coming to join the stream today. It means a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of other big old PokeTubers covering this as well. So it does mean a lot that you guys would come by and hang out and have this watch party together with us. So hopefully we'll get some good stuff going on today. Johnny, can't stay for the presents. No, Johnny, adult job stuff. Just say you need toilet break for the 25 minutes, because it was originally 20 minutes, but they've updated the English one to 25 as well. I think the 25 minutes was only for Japan, so 20 minutes. And she's a hater, that's why. Espeon is the best. Espeon is the best. I think Espeon, shiny Espeon is probably the best shiny Eevee, in my opinion anyway. I just love shiny Espeon. It's so nice. Blue, how are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. If you don't mention GBA games for the Nintendo Online, I will riot. They've got to, right? They have to. They have to. Media Hand, maybe instead of Legends Celebi, we get Legends Unknown. That would be a cool curveball, as there is a lot of scope for them, as well as considering they come from a different dimension, have heavy links to Arceus. Yeah, and then actually I really like that, because then you could tie in Legends Arceus to how Legends Johto is kind of going on, or Legends Unknown. That would be cool. I would totally get behind that. And it's something that I could see Game Freak doing, because it's not something that everyone initially would think of. Really good shout. Pedro, I'm surprised they don't make fossils for this region. Understand Alola based on Hawaii, so port in fossils. But Spain, Portugal, I hope they come at the DLC. Fossils are my favorite ones. Yeah, and the fossils in like Sword and Shield was so good as well. Really good fossil Pokemon. So hopefully we get some. They will give us GBA games to keep us busy. 100%, yeah. I fully expect the DLC to probably drop. I'm only going because we've got nothing to go on other than Scarlet and Sword and Shield DLCs. You know, and their schedule was, I think, June for the first, the Isle of Armor, and then November for Crown Tundra. So I'm guessing, like, that's all I'm basing this on, you know. I think DLCs get announced today, one in June, one in November. But we might only get one DLC pack, who knows? Johnny, I will see you soon, mate. Hope work's all right this afternoon. And try and get out. Try and get out for half an hour, mate. That's what you need to do. I'm just trying to think of ways that we could get you out of work, but there's probably nothing, mate. There's probably nothing. But I will see you soon, mate, and hopefully catch up with you about the presents later on today. Awesome. I hope I can still get a Pikachu and Scarlet after. You should do. The raid will be running until, like, UTC. It'll be running until tomorrow, like Tuesday, 28th at like 3 p.m. UTC. So there's still plenty of time, even if the update comes out today. Colosseum remakes. What's this? Derek, if Colosseum remake doesn't get announced in the next few years, I'm right. I don't know if it will, you know, because I feel like the Legends game, if we do get a sequel to Legends, I feel like that kind of supersedes the Colosseum games, you know, or is in place of them. I don't know. Could be wrong. Sword and Shield fossils weren't that great. Only 2 ever got used in competitive. Yeah, 2 out of 4, 50%. 50%. You take, yeah. Actually, like, is it Octavish? Octavish was actually quite good competitively, but never really picked up any usage. There's some, like, fun stuff you could do with it. But yeah, I agree. There's only 2 that really ever got used. I think probably mid to late July for the DLC. Ken, yeah, I think probably right around that time. Depends if it's like a big one, you know, if it's like one DLC. I can't see them waiting until November. That just seems too long, right? It's a normal schedule kind of release time. Do you think we will get Pokemon Home Compatibility Dragon Knight? I think we will. I don't think it'll be announced. I don't think it'll be live today. I could be wrong because we are getting the update, right? The 1.2.0 update. Like, we know they said it would be coming at the end of February, so you can probably put your money on that it's going to be available after the presents. And maybe Home Compatibility is there as well, but I don't know. I just think it'll probably be like maybe a few weeks time. Chris, thanks Osirus for all your videos. Thank you so much, my friend, and thanks for joining the stream today. Really great to have you here with us while we wait on this presents coming up. They should put the 3DS eShop Pokemon games on a small discount for Pokemon Day. Planning to get them to preserve on my 3DS. That would be a nice touch as well with it closing, you know. It'd be really cool if they did that. Loki, happy birthday. Hope you're having a great day. What a great day to have a Pokemon Presents on as well. Hope you're having a nice day though. Best wishes to you, my friend. Big Mungus. I can't find the actual Pokemon Presents. I'm gonna drop it in the chat again. It has just been updated. I don't know how long ago, but it wasn't that long. But that's the link to the actual Presents if you want to check it out for yourselves. If you want to stick around and watch it with all of us. Johnny, you could say you're gonna catch the Pokemon Presents, so you're gonna quit. Maybe not the best idea. It would definitely work. You would get to see it in one way or another, for sure. For sure. You could try it. Depends how brave you are, right? What do you think one of the announcement features in this patch will be? I think the big thing that they've said is they're removing... I think the big thing is they're removing NPC characters and certain Pokemon from different areas in the game that cause crashes. I think that's the biggest one. Because even like... last night I built an entire team for competitive play because I was about to go on the ladder and start playing, and I built all 6 of them. I was literally just going in Medali to change the Terra types of the Pokemon. My game crashed and I lost like an hour and a half's worth of play, and I was like, oh my god, I've just literally got the team ready, like all EV'd, IV'd, moves sorted. I was literally, there was 2 Pokemon in the 6 they had Terra types to put on. and it crashed. And I felt like throwing my Switch out the window. So I think that's like one of the biggest improvements. Like, you can't have a game where it's like randomly crashing like all the time. And I haven't had a lot of crashes, but it's just annoying, and it shouldn't really be a thing. But so hopefully that's a big patch update. Other than that, I don't know. What about you? What do you think? Dot, we're not going to mention how PLA trainer never returned to the original time. So does this mean that trainer is still needed? Maybe. That's a good shout. That is a really good shout. Naveen, thank you so much for the subscribe. And the Prince Right, thank you so much, both of you. And Elray as well, thank you so much for the subscribe. And Stendra H as well, if I haven't mentioned. But I really appreciate all the support, friends. Thank you so much. Mud Lee, random question. Do you play other games than Pokemon? I do play a lot of other games, but Pokemon Scarlet and Violet has been kind of taking up a lot of my time recently. I tell you what, I'm so hyped for Zelda. Like, the new Zelda game coming out, I cannot wait for that. And I think that's probably the next thing that I'm really looking forward to. But at the minute, not really much else with Scarlet and Violet. It's really kind of taking up all my spare time with just doing content on the channel, and then trying to get into competitive play for events and things like that. It does eat up a lot of my spare time, so haven't really had much time to play other games recently. What about you, man? What have you been playing recently? Hoves, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us today. David as well. Hope you're doing well, and happy Pokemon Day. What do you think of the Pikachu raid compared to the latest 7-star raids? I think the Pikachu raid is, I think once I've got to the end of it, I think it's probably the easiest one. I think when you know what you're going in against. But as I think it was the hardest one on like in the first couple of hours of it dropping out of all of the raids. I think it was the hardest one to kind of figure out what would work well against it. But I think it's the easiest one now. Now I've played it a bunch and figured out and done a bunch of testing. But I think it's interesting, the Pikachu raid, how they've changed how the mechanics work with the shield, because that is just something I never expected. I did kind of think that they might put the shield up at the start of the battle, but never really thought that would actually be a thing. So I was really surprised with that, because it just throws so many strategies out the window straight away. But I think the Guardy set that I built is a lot of fun, but it's not the quickest, and it's not the most consistent. Like, you will win with it, but it's not the quickest. Like, Meowscarada feels like it's just the best against it. I think I've done about 30 raids with Meowscarada since it dropped, and I haven't lost one, and it's definitely the quickest. Like, Clodsire is good, easy to use, but it's just slow. It's just really slow. What about you? Ewan, I love they fixed the minor duplication glitch within a week, but they couldn't be bothered to fix the actual broken thing. Yeah, typical, right? That duplication glitch, you knew it was coming though. You knew a patch was coming to fix that. They are so hot with fixing anything like that in games. But yeah, the actual stuff that needs fixed, it's like, yeah. How many months later? Rachel, I forgot to save one day after hatching around 6 boxes of eggs when my game crashed. I screamed. That is actually brutal. Yeah, I was worried when my game crashed because I'd literally just bred a Torkoal with 0 speed IV, and I was like, please let me have saved after I got that 0 speed IV, because that took ages to get as well. But thankfully I had. But I feel you there. It's horrible. So hopefully with a new update that gets sorted. Catherine, I think we'll get a tease for the DLC, like Sword and Shield, Gala, Poke, Slowpoke in the train station. Now that would be cool. I forgot about that. That was a cool reveal, wasn't it? Something like that would be really fun. David, your channel has grown so much in such a short time. So glad I randomly popped in to a shiny hunting video and found your channel. Thank you so much, David. It means a lot. And yeah, we've had a lot of growth recently, which is really exciting. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. I'm loving Scarlet and Violet though, and just, yeah, really thankful for all the support, and just want to try and keep improving content and doing better stuff. So hopefully keeps going up and not nosedive down. We'll see where it goes though, mate. Yeah, the new Zelda trailer got me extremely hyped. Cannot wait to get back into Hyrule. I know, right? It's not even that long away. It's really not. Like, it's so soon. Really hyped for Zelda though. Catherine, so many randos brought, what was it? Mariah, not realizing it was Lightning Rod. Nightmare. Yeah, you can't even skill swap it, and Gastro Acid doesn't even work through the shield either. So it just makes all those strategies like, yeah. Oh, I can't imagine going online and a bunch of Miraidons there just boosting this Pikachu up. It's just like, let's quit now. Dragonfly, how are you doing? Happy Pokemon Day. Thanks for joining this stream, and thank you so much for the support as well. We've got 7 minutes, chat. 7 minutes, not long, till we get all this news. Right, yeah, I think it was the hardest because of mechanic changes. Good mix-up, but makes it hard to plan for. 100% hard to plan for. Using Masquerada used your Meowscarada build and wiped the floor with him. So thanks for that. No problem at all. Yeah, Meowscarada was super, super, super good in that raid. I just wonder what we're going to get next. And if we get like some... You know, I think like so far we've had starters and we've had Pikachu. We haven't had a legendary Pokemon yet. And I think that will be very difficult. I think that's the next step up where it'll be extremely hard. Segamura, I really need PLA DLC. I want to see Ingo reunited with his brother Emmett. Oh, can you imagine? Imagine after all this time, after Legends Arceus has been out, and they randomly drop a DLC for it. It'd be so good. I think everyone expected as well when we got Legends Arceus for us to get a DLC pack, but it just never happened. We got that like little Daybreak update, but other than that, we never got anything. So hopefully we do. I just want to say thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. It means a lot. It really does. Rose, I'm thrilled at your recent growth. Oh, thank you so much, Rose. It means a lot. It's all down to you guys, you know? All down to you guys. So really appreciate it. Belfrost and Tidal, thank you so much for the subs. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. And we got another one. Keep going. And Tim, thank you so much. And I apologize if I miss anyone, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Raids can't get you 999 ability patches though for all of your friends. No, this is very true. Give me Meganium. Oh, come on. That would be a good raid. I would love that. Miguel, how are you doing? Happy Pokemon Day. Thanks for joining us today. Hope you are having a great day, my friend. But they will now take our duped Koraidon. I don't know if they'll take it. I don't think they will. I don't think they'll have a way to remove it. So as long as you don't update your game, then that should still work. So what was that, like 1.0.1? If you're on that, I think you're fine. I think that was the very first update. That was like the day one update. So it still works in there, but then you can't do any of the online stuff. But I mean, if you're happy not doing that. Duplication glitch. I know probably not everyone's cup of tea, but I do enjoy those sort of things in game. Like just being able to like play around with stuff that's a bit broken. And I don't really see any problem with it when it's not affecting anyone else, you know. I think as soon as it starts affecting other people's games, breaking people's games and stuff like that, I think, yeah, there's a line, there's a fine line there. But yeah, the dupe glitches are super fun to play around with. I do like them. Haven't finished duping apricot balls. Yes, I wish I'd done more. Honestly, I wish I'd done more. Like, I don't want to be sitting at the mart, the auction house, trying to just for them to pop up and then pay like 300,000 polka dollars for one. So the love ball gift that we got, which is still running, if you haven't got that, it's a good time to grab it for 2 love balls, which is pretty nice. Lucas, I used Meowscarada, but I changed one move. I used double team. Nice, I like it. The double team tax. When do you think the DLC will be announced, Hovs? I think we'll get the announcement today. We will, for sure. Game on, you have 5 subs. Well, I'm going to sub to you, and that's going to make it 6. You got to start somewhere, man. You got to start somewhere, you know? It'll just keep going up. Just keep doing stuff. Aqua, Legend Serbia, Kyurem would be... Oh, can you imagine? Legends Kyurem, I would be so down for that. That would be so sick, Ewan. Just let stuff like the dupe glitches be a feature. Well, yeah, they're never gonna happen. Flavius, welcome to the stream. Happy Pokemon Day. Thanks for joining us. Pedro, I don't understand why they don't make the Johto ball more accessible. It's not like, yeah. I hope in the DLCs, you know, maybe in the DLCs they'll make them more accessible. I'm hoping. We got the Cram-O-Matic, didn't we, in the Isle of Armor, which made them a little bit more accessible. I mean, it was still random, right? But yeah. Johnny, the duplication glitch is a feature, not a bug. Something we need, because 50 Terra Shards for using the game's main mechanic is up. Yeah, Terra Shard farming. Other than the 7-star events, or the spotlight events, does make it really difficult. We've got 60 seconds, friends. 60 seconds. Not long at all. So here we go. Right. I am gonna wait there. I'm gonna turn the music off now. And I'm gonna make sure that we are in a good spot to get this going. So we don't want that one. We want this one. We want this one. And we've got this on. So here we go. And right. I think I need to. I'm going to just turn this up so you can get a good level for the data that presents if it is playing. So it should be going like 60 seconds. It's going. So here we go. Not long at all. Rudy, thank you so much for the subscribe, and thanks for joining us today. Happy Pokemon Day, my friend. And Sebastian, thank you also for the subscribe. We're here. Blue, so hype. I am so excited. I don't know what to expect from it, you know? Like, I know we're going to get DLCs. I hope we're going to get Red, Blue, and Yellow Stadium for the Switch. But I'm hoping for so much more. Hoping for so much more. Don't forget, sometimes YouTube glitches. It means you have to refresh. This is very true. Begin shortly. Premiere will be beginning shortly. Yeah, which will be 2 minutes. And it'll never be at 2 o'clock on the dot, you know? DLCs. Jonas, thank you so much for becoming a member, my friend. I really appreciate it. It means a lot, and it goes a long way to helping the channel. Right. Starting shortly. Come on. I'm impatient. Oh, here we go. No, it's not yet. No, how are you doing? Happy Pokemon Day to you. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for your videos and your shorts. The videos help me so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I'm really, really happy to hear that. Friends, if you let me know what the volume level's like, if it's too loud, let me know, and I can 100% adjust it, turn it down, and make it a little bit more manageable. And it would be 2 p.m. exactly if they did the premiere like normal people instead of like. This is true, Ewan. Yeah. Framework stays quiet for the next 30 minutes. I'm praying for you, man. I know what that feeling's like. I think last year's Pokemon Presents, when they announced Scarlet and Violet, I was at work and I had to literally sneak out for the longest toilet break. So I'm pretty sure everyone thought there was something wrong with me that day, but I got away with it, and I was so hyped that Scarlet and Violet got dropped. So hopefully you get something similar dropping today. Volume's good. George, thank you so much. Awesome. That is great. Here we go. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company. Today, February 27th, is Pokemon Day. This is the date that the Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan.
Here we go.
Marking the beginning of the Pokemon series.
Turn it down a smidge.
At the time, only 151 Pokemon had been discovered, but now that number has grown to over 1,000. To all you trainers around the world who have journeyed together with your Pokemon over the years, we are so thankful for your support. In today's presentation, we will be bringing you all sorts of news about Pokemon. First, we would like to talk about this year's Pokemon World Championships, the first ever to be held in Japan. Mr. Chris Brown, take it away.
Oh, Chris Brown. Look at that Pikachu.
Hello, Pokemon trainers. I'm Chris Brown from the Pokemon Company International, I'm so glad to join you again to talk about our annual Pokemon World Championships.
I love
This
Chris.
past year in London, more than 10,000 trainers from all over the world gathered together to celebrate Pokemon and experience epic battles. Thank you to all the
That was
trainers
casting
who made the
there.
London World Championships our largest ever, and congratulations again to our newest world champions. Now I'd like to share with you all some details about our next event. The 2023 Pokemon World
Yokogama.
Championships will be held in Japan for the very first time. We look forward to trainers battling in the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, the Pokemon Trading Card Game, Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Unite from August 11th to 13th at the Pacifico
Wow, they've
Yokohama.
announced the dates already. Nice.
For more than a decade, we have created special artwork to honor each location that makes the World Championship experience unique. Today, I am happy to share the key art for Yokohama for the very first time.
Nice.
Let's have a look.
They're revealing the artwork so early. Amazing. Hype for Worlds. This Worlds is going to be like the most hype Worlds. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. The Tatsukuris.
The World Championships is so special because of how our community from around the world comes together to play Pokemon. We can't wait to see you there. And for those that can't make it, be sure to catch all the action on our live broadcasts
Adam and
all
Roz
weekend long.
taking center stage there.
Thank you.
Chris, where was Lee and Lou?
Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Sad.
We can't wait to see everyone together in Yokohama later this year. Moving on, please have a look at this video.
Here we go. Here we go. What's this? This is like card game classic for TCG. Brent, thank you so much for the sub. And Cian as well. Thank you so much, both of you. What is this? Doing bad games, thank you so much. Reese, I appreciate the sub. I have no idea what this is. This looks a cool version of TCG though. Water Phoenix, thank you so much for the sub as well, friend. Michael Rao, I appreciate the sub, mate. The original TCG. Is this like some collector's pack you can get? Or is this just an advert for how you can play it in a really stylish way? The original, the big three. Trading Card Game Classic. Are they relaunching it? No way. Stay tuned for more information about Trading Card Game Classic. Do you reckon they're relaunching it?
Pokemon Trading Card Game Classic is designed to be a premium Pokemon TCG set that will last a lifetime.
No!
Created by the design firm Nendo, Creatures, and the Pokemon Company.
Oh man, I'm gonna be
as a
so
joint production.
broke. This
We'll
is
be
so
providing
hype.
a sneak peek of the product at the Pokemon World Championships. So I hope you will all come check it out.
That's so cool.
Next, we'd like to announce a new Pokemon venture. To tell you more, we have Miss Min Young Kim from Netflix.
Oh, here we go. Detective Pikachu
Mr.
2?
Ishihara, thank you for the kind introduction.
Come on.
Hi everyone, my name is Min-young Kim and I oversee Netflix film and series from Asia Pacific. Thank you for having us here today, and I'm thrilled to share how we're bringing Pokemon and Netflix together for the first time this year. At Netflix, we're passionate about developing local programming that entertains audiences around the world.
Netflix
And so
Pokemon.
today, we're pleased to announce that Netflix, in collaboration with the Pokemon Company, are producing a brand new Netflix series, The Pokemon Concierge. We have a group of experts here in Japan who are passionate about finding and
Jonathan, thank
developing
you so
original
much for the
stories
subscribe,
from
my
Japan
friend. Really
that can
appreciate it.
excite audiences all over the world. And we are dedicated to adapting fan-favorite stories and manga into extraordinary shows.
Oh,
With this
sounds
title,
cool.
we're excited to marry an entirely new storyline that expands the Pokemon universe with groundbreaking stop-motion animation. To bring this new world to life, we've partnered with the amazing creative team at Dwarf Studio. The series, which will be set at the Pokemon Resort, follows the story of our concierge Haru and the many Pokemon who visit as guests. We hope you enjoy today's first look at the Netflix series Pokemon Concierge, and we can't wait to share more
This
with you.
sounds awesome.
ここはポケモンリゾート。
Pokemon Resort.
ポケモンたちがお客様として訪れる場所。
It's,
これはそこで働く一人のコンシェルジュのお
Pokemon
話。
Resort. Netflix series. Okay. That's going to be
Thank you very
interesting.
much, Miss Kim.
Kind of looks cool.
Pokemon Concierge will be a new animated series brought to you by Netflix and Pokemon.
Nice.
Please stay tuned for
This
this
looks
new
cool.
series release.
Is this Pikachu that's on screen
Now,
now? Just a
We'd
big
like
hint
to
to
present the
Detective
latest
Pikachu
news
2.
about our games.
Ooh, here we go.
Mr. Utsunomiya, please take it away.
Scarlet and Violet. Come on, DLC. DLC.
Hello,
Oh,
I'm Utsunomiya from the Pokemon Company.
look at all
Have
the
you all
Gen 1
been making good
references.
progress with your treasure hunt in the Paldea region? Today, we have updates on the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. But first, please take a look at the latest updates about several of our other games.
Okay. What are we going to get first? Mystery Dungeon? Pokemon Unite.
The 5-on-5 strategic team battle game Pokemon Unite. We've entered our
Version.
second year of service and surpassed 100 million total downloads.
Wow.
More and more Pokemon have joined the fray, allowing for even
think
more
it's gonna be
strategies
Zacian,
and
isn't it?
ways to play. The legendary Pokemon Zacian is
there we
now
go.
joining Unite battle.
Very cool, though.
Its Unite move is Sovereign Sword. It can cut a broad swath with its slash attack. It can also charge its sword with Eos energy to unleash a stronger attack. Use these huge attacks to overwhelm your opponents. And don't miss out on special holoware.
The suit. The suit is brilliant.
The adventure in Zacian's Wield event is now underway. Complete missions to receive rewards. You can also obtain Zacian's Unite license, so be sure to join in. There's also a boss rush event underway. Stand against formidable foes with your allies and earn
I need to
rewards.
play Unite more.
Plus,
I haven't played in
to
such a
celebrate
long time.
Pokemon Day, we're distributing a gift code for a special item. And we're hosting an invitation-only league
Ooh.
to decide our Asia region champions. Check out how the battles are going on the official Pokemon Unite
Nice.
social channels. The teams that win
It's
their
a nice
league
little
from each
update
league
for
will come
Unite. I
together
think we
in a
kind of knew
dramatic
about
face-off
the
in
Zacian
Malaysia's
coming.
Kuala
I think that
Lumpur
did get
on March
leaked
18th
before.
and 19th. Look forward to Asia's greatest Unite battles, and we'll keep bringing you more to enjoy in Pokemon Unite in the future.
Avsan, happy Pokemon Day. Thank you so much, mate. And great to have you on the stream with us today. Oranges, grapes, Scarlet and Violet reference. What we got here? Let's come to Cafe Mix. Smolev's Dash Bun. This is cool. I love this. What have they done?
What's this? Seems the aroma of our newest dish has brought some customers to the cafe. Here at the cafe in the Pokemon Cafe,
Cafe
Remix,
Remix.
game, we meet Pokemon from the Paldea region. Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. Whip up plenty of servings of the new Paldea dish and bring delight to your Pokemon visitors. Progress through the event. and
I love
you'll
the
be able to
artwork for
choose
these.
one of these
Re-
to join your
like,
staff.
it just looks so
Which one will
cool.
you choose?
Especially
To
Quaxley for some
celebrate
reason.
Pokemon Day in Pokemon Cafe Remix, we're
Greninja.
also giving away a special in-game Great Chef
Would be great to have a
outfit for
Pokemon
Greninja.
Ranger for the Switch. That
And
would be
there's
very
more.
cool.
You can now deliver to a whole array
That would be.
of
I don't think
5-star
anyone's
chef
expecting Pokemon
that have
Ranger as
appeared in
well.
the past. To celebrate this special development, you can enjoy a bonus 11 times express delivery right now without using in-game currency. Play Pokemon Cafe Remix on Nintendo Switch or your mobile device, and discover what new Pokemon and outfits may show up in your cafe next.
Nice. What we got next? No. We're gonna get something. Is this just Pokemon Masters? I always do this. Always do this. Get so hyped, I'm like, what's coming? And then it's Pokemon Masters. I like Masters.
Shall we begin?
But
Mystery.
Let's go.
Come on.
All right.
I get too hyped when these big characters come back.
Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world.
That's not what I expected Leon to sound like. Sorry, Prof. Hop's coming.
I want to be as strong as Lee.
That is a cool outfit Hop's got.
I'm going to be even stronger.
Gonna be even stronger.
Pink is all well and good, I suppose. But I think I'll cover you in the color of beef.
Bede's voice acting is spot on for what I thought he would sound like. See if we get a Marnie. Come on.
Let me show you the power of spite.
Definitely not what I thought she would sound like.
I want to be the one who beats the unbeatable champion.
Don't know, it feels weird hearing them. I know it is based on the UK, but they sound weird with like British accents. That would make a funny video. What regional accents do all the Pokemon Masters characters have? Right, what we got next? That was a cool little clip.
Moving on, please have a look at this video.
Not actual game footage. Dramatization.
Gute Nacht.
Buenas noches.
Pokemon Sleep. It's finally here. It's only taken 2 years. I am in desperate need for something like this. I have the worst sleep. This might cure me. Imagine sleeping next to a Slowbro. Crawling into bed with Slowbro. Can't imagine you get any good sleep with that. I wonder if it'll be available today. Sleep powder, that's what we need.
Good morning.
I wonder how it's gonna like interact with if you're gonna be able to port like from Scarlet and Violet or just from Home, or if it's gonna be like a standalone thing. Called it, Luke. Ooh, little device.
We know we've kept you all waiting, but at last, we can bring Pokemon Sleep to you later this year.
Later this year.
The idea
Okay.
behind Pokemon Sleep is to be a game that makes you look forward to waking up in the morning. To get a better idea of what you can expect, please check out the next video.
Welcome to the world of Pokemon Sleep.
Oh, here we go. Get a bit more in depth.
Your
Look at it.
adventure takes place on a small island. On this island, you'll find
Yeah,
great
Luke.
big
31st of
Snorlax
December.
and Professor Neroli, who is researching Pokemon Sleep. It's easy to play on this island. All you
Tyler,
have
no,
to
I don't
do
think. I
is
think it'll be
get a good
later this
night's
year when
sleep.
it drops.
If you leave your smartphone by your pillow when you go to bed, your sleep will be measured, recorded, and analyzed. Once that's done, it will be categorized into one of 3 sleep types: dozing, snoozing, or slumbering. Pokemon that tend to sleep in the same way as you did will gather around Snorlax.
George, yeah. Where's the
As
DLC?
you
Come
keep
on.
this up,
I'm
you
kind of
might
interested
even
in this
discover
just
some
because
rare in-game
I have such bad
styles
sleep
that most will never
anyway,
see.
so
It
it'd be
seems
kind of
that
interesting to
each
see.
species of Pokemon has
how it
several
works.
sleep styles.
And if it can
Get lots of
level up
sleep and
Pokemon when
try
I'm
to
sleeping
find them
better,
all.
then that's just a bonus, right?
Enjoy going to sleep and waking up each day as you research the sleep styles of Pokemon together with Snorlax.
Coming summer 2023. So, we'll get it
By using the Pokemon Sleep
sometime
app
soon.
regularly, you can have fun while tracking the regularity of your sleep or rest rhythm. Pokemon Sleep will be available for iOS and Android devices later this year. Next, we'd like to introduce the device you just got a glimpse of, the Pokemon Go++.
Plus. So it's going to be
This
in
is
connection
the
with Pokemon Go, which
Plus
makes
Plus
sense.
accessory. It is a new device that you can use with Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Go.
UDM
It's very
17.
simple
Don't
to
worry, it's
use it
coming.
with Pokemon
DLC is
Sleep.
coming.
Press the button when you are going to
Glittery
bed,
Dragon, happy Pokemon Day, and thanks for joining us on the stream today.
and press that button once again when you wake up in the morning.
I think Blue, it's been like 2 years for this
Just
to
like
come.
that, your sleep data has been measured. There's a Pikachu within your Pokemon Go++. It can sing you lullabies,
No, I'll not be buying
grow
that.
friendlier the more sleep you get together,
I want a
even
Jigglypuff.
unlock new alarm sounds for you. It's like you're cuddled up to catch some Z's with Pikachu. This device also has handy functions for playing Pokemon Go. Without even pulling out your smartphone, you can automatically spin Pokestops and throw regular Pokeballs at Pokemon. And now you can choose to throw Great Balls and Ultra Balls as well, at the press of a button. There are future plans to add
Only
new functionality that will use your
$299.99.
sleep data in Pokemon Go too. Stay tuned for more.
Okay.
What do you think? The Pokemon Go++ device should be available to purchase in July. And by linking the Pokemon Go++ to your Pokemon
Tutor
Go
boot.
game,
Boot.
you'll get access to special research in Pokemon Go that will allow you to encounter
To be fair,
a Snorlax wearing a nightcap.
If I'm being honest, even if I were to
Look
use it,
forward to
I
more
probably
news
wouldn't
to
use
come
it,
about
you know?
Pokemon Sleep
I
and
have like
Pokemon
sleep
Go++
apps on my phone already, and
device.
I'm pretty bad using them, so...
And next,
Right,
we turn
DLC.
to the latest
Gotta be.
updates about Pokemon Scarlet
yes.
and Pokemon Violet,
Here we go.
the newest games in the Pokemon series, which were released in November last
on.
year.
This is it. Terra Raid. Is this a new Terra Raid we're gonna get? New 7-star. No way! No way! They're actually doing this. This is crazy. What? If this drops after this, what? No way! I did not see this coming. One little bit. I am actually, what? This is nuts.
New Paradox
Walking Wake
Pokemon
and
have been
Iron
found in the
Leaves.
Paldea region. It seems Walking Wake
New
appears in Pokemon
Paradox
Scarlet,
Pokemon.
while Iron Leaves can be found in Pokemon Violet.
How cool does the Suicune look? Or the
You'll be able to catch them for yourself by claiming victory in a Terra Raid battle event. The event will begin not long after this broadcast, as soon as preparations are complete.
what? Okay, so they are. They're
We
just
hope you'll
ditching
team
the
up with
Pikachu
family,
event.
friends, and other trainers to take on this challenge.
Terra-type Water, Terra-type Psychic. These are gonna be
The
nuts.
games will also soon be able to connect to Pokemon Go.
That is crazy. Terra
In Pokemon
Raids.
Go,
I reckon
you
you
can
have to
receive
go
gifts
online
from
to do.
friends or
Well,
by
you might be
visiting
able to do them
Pokestops
solo.
around the
Who
world.
knows?
These gifts come with postcards.
Please let that not be the only update for
Once
Scarlet
it's
and Violet.
possible
But
to
that is a
connect
very,
these
very
games,
cool
you'll be able
update.
to send postcards to your Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet
Activity
game.
with Pokemon
And
Go
you'll
will be
find that the
available
pattern
shortly
of
after this
Vivian that appears
presentation.
there will change
Nice.
based on the postcard's location data. And on the Pokemon Go side, the players who have sent postcards will find themselves able to catch roaming form Gimmighoul in that game.
Cool. So
Try
Gimmighoul's
to
gonna be.
collect 999 Gimmighoul
Okay,
coins
that's
to
cool.
evolve Gimmighoul into Golden Go. We're also planning
Yes,
to
we
begin
need to get
Pokemon
something
Home
done.
support
We
for
need a video
Pokemon
up
Scarlet
on
and
it.
Pokemon
So I'll be
Violet
busy
early
with
this year.
after this.
Then you'll be able to bring roaming form Gimmighoul that you've caught in Pokemon Go to Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet via Pokemon Home.
Oh, that's cool. So
We
that's
hope
the
you
way
look
to get
forward
it.
to it.
Coming early
And
2023.
finally,
Okay.
we'd like to share our last video for today with you.
This is it. We might
Please
got
have a look at
DLC.
this.
This has to be the DLC. This has to be the DLC. Okay, it looks like it's going to be summer vacation, isn't it? Or spring break. Apples. Oranges, grapes, and apples. That was a uniform. Hopefully we get to change the uniform. We gotta change it, right? What is this? Okay, that was just too quick a glimpse to see what that was. Is this like a battle tower place? Who is this? Awesome, Pratt. Thank you so much for the sub. The hidden treasures of Area Zero. And what was that? I just missed it. The second one. They'll show it again. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just a bit like, I can't believe it's happening. Part 1. The Teal Mask. And there's a turtle Pokemon. Part 2. The Indigo Disc. There's 2 parts to it. Teal Mask, the Indigo Disc. Planned release fall 2023, winter 2023.
DLC will be available for purchase for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The
This is
title of
hype.
this DLC is The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will be released in 2 parts.
Nice.
With Part 1, the Teal Mask,
Fall
coming
and then
in fall
winter.
2023.
Okay.
Part
Oh, we
2,
got a little
the
wait,
Indigo
though.
Disc, will be distributed in winter 2023. Purchasing the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will allow you to enjoy playing both parts of the DLC with the save data you already have in Pokemon Scarlet or Pokemon Violet.
Nice.
In Part 1, the Teal Mask, you'll be visiting the land of Kitakami as part of a school trip, as
Is
your
that like
adventures expand beyond the Paldea
Paradox, like
region. And in Part 2, the
Incineroar.
Indigo Disc, you'll be studying as an exchange student at Blueberry Academy.
Blueberry Academy. Nice. We got new uniforms at least.
During these adventures, you'll be able to encounter some
Oh,
familiar Pokemon
Metagross
that
is
you
coming
didn't
back.
see living in Paldea.
Nice. Okay.
The legendary
Cool.
Pokemon that newly appear in the Hidden Treasure of Area Zero are Ogerpon, with its fearsome mask,
Ogapon.
and Terapagos, resplendent in its glittering aura. Please look
Look at all
forward to a
the
new
different
story
elemental
that will
symbols
unfold
it's
in
got on
2
its
parts
back.
as you discover the roles that both these Pokemon will play in your adventures.
I'm a bit blown away. I'm
The
like,
Hidden Treasure of Area Zero will be available for purchase on Nintendo eShop shortly after this presentation ends.
take my money.
As soon as you make your purchase, you'll
Okay.
be able to get the new uniform set and don some new outfits in your Pokemon Scarlet
Nice.
or Pokemon Violet game.
Okay. Reason
As an
alone to
early
buy
purchase
it.
bonus, we've also prepared a
Hisuian
serial code
Zoroark.
that will allow you to claim a special Hisuian Zoroark for your in-game team.
Nice. Okay, that's
We hope
pretty
you
cool.
enjoy these expanded adventures in the
That is
Pokemon
cool.
Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games.
That was a great announcement. I am very hyped for the DLCs.
What did you think?
Amazing.
As we move
That's
forward,
what we thought. That's what we thought.
we'll keep trying to find
Trying to
new
soak it in
ways to
still.
bring the joy of Pokemon to you all. Thank you for tuning in.
That can't be it, right? Is that it? Is that it? That's it. That is it. No GBA announcement or anything. Oh. Oh. That is it. That is it. Okay. That is it. Can we go back? I want to have a quick look at some other
At the
things. Here we go. I want to have a
For
look.
yourself by claiming victory in a Terra Raid battle
So the
event.
Terror Raids are going to be
The event
available
will begin
now.
from friends Scarlet.
And then, yeah, this is the one I want to see. What are these new Pokemon? That could be like a Paradox Incineroar, I guess. I don't know. It's very, very, yeah. I can't believe we didn't get anything about the GBA ports. Nothing like that. All the hints and everything that we're going at. That is, but we've got the new DLCs, I guess. At least we get the DLCs and we know when they're coming. So, in the Blueberry School, which looks very cool, and the teal mask, and the indigo disc. So yeah, but we've got a little wait until they go live. So very exciting though, very exciting. New Pokemon as well. I wonder if there's an update on the Pokemon website as well. Let's have a quick look to see. What's everyone's thoughts? What's everyone thinking about it? Scarlet and Violet. Let's see if there is an update on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet website. Because we can update them now. Let's have a look. See, new news. Nothing. There's not. I don't know if there's any updates news. No, they haven't updated it. There's no updates on the Pokemon website. So nothing is there. But that was incredible. That was incredible. I'm so hyped. But no new game announcement. No, Victoria. I did expect something to come out for PLA. I'm a bit surprised that literally it just ended so abruptly though. It didn't feel like we got that much news, even though, was that 25 minutes? Was it 25? Yeah, it was 25 minutes. That went over very, very quickly. Very sad, no GBA or Game Boy Advance news. Very sad. Why would they give us GBA when we have new games? They want direct attention to this. This is true, yeah, true. I just like the Suicune guy. Suicune and the Virizion announcement is pretty huge as well. So that will be live, I guess, now in our games. I need Suicune. Hope it's not a timer. It sounds like it does sound like the event itself, you have to beat them for a chance to get them in game. It doesn't sound like we're going to be able to catch them. Suicune looks sick. Suicune looks amazing. Disappointing. You're still getting my hopes up. Derek, it's all right. It's all right, mate. Me and you both. I think it was pretty good, though. Atomic, it won't start for another 30 minutes. That makes sense. Okay. Virizion looks... Yeah, it's like a lot of the future forms, though. I always prefer the past forms. Personally, I think the past forms look a lot better. Let's see if I can find the details of it here. So, here they are. Walking Wake, which is a water dragon type, which is very cool. And then you've got Iron Leaves, which is very fitting of the future Paradox Pokemon. Grass and Psychic. I kind of like it, you know. I do like the design of it, though. The Suicune looks better, I feel. It's like a little raptor thing. It looks cool. It's very cool. So, the details... please stay tuned for the start of this event. Okay, so it'll be very, very soon. Yeah, better get on figuring out how we're going to beat these. Wait there. What's it say down here in the notes? You can catch only one Walking Wake and one Iron Leaves per save file there. So they are catchable. You can get them now in our games. When this goes live, you're going to be able to catch them, which is pretty hype. And brand new Pokemon kind of announced as well, which is insane. So, yeah, very exciting. Iron Leaves looks cool. I like the look of Iron Leaves. I do. Down to personal taste, you know. I'm not everyone's going to enjoy both of them, but I think they both look great, to be honest. They look way different from what I thought they would look like, from what the Scarlet and Violet books had them down as. So, well, at least they gave us the DLC. And the DLC, we did get Shiny Locked. I would imagine they're probably Shiny Locked. But you never know. 7-star raids are generally always Shiny Locked anyway. So, I'd imagine they'll stay with that. Thoughts on the Surf and Pikachu counters against Suicune? Suicune, I think... It depends what its ability is. We don't know its ability, so I think... It'll have to be the same as the other Paradox Pokemon. Yeah. Miraidon might be quite good against it. Maybe. I'll figure something out, though. Still no hard date for home compatibility. That is a bit disappointing because I thought we would get that today. I thought we would get the update today to say it's going to be out and on this date. Compatibility, it's coming soon. League plan out raids for them. Yes, need to plan them out. And yeah, get that done soon, because I think it's, what did they say, 30 minutes and then it's going live, so not long before these are going live, so there's not much time to get on it and do some strategizing really for it. Water Dragon Azumarill. Yeah, it's Terra Typing's water though, so we're going to need like grass or electric to kind of beat it, but Azumarill feels like it might be all right against it. We need Lantern really, don't we? But yeah, we'll see what they come out as. It's hard to say. I'm kind of put off like doing dedicated stuff with the Pikachu event until we see what it is, but with it being so soon, we can kind of start putting some ideas together now. But all in all, I think the announcements today were really good. Like I say, I'm a bit disappointed that we didn't get any announcement about the GBA games, Pokemon Stadium games as well, which we know are coming. They didn't get announced. Home Compatibility, a little bit sad about that not getting confirmed or anything like that. But we did get some cool stuff for Scarlet and Violet. At least we got this new Terra event, which you kind of thought might come, so there was no like guarantees. I did say I didn't think it would happen because of how the Pikachu event was running, but it seems like they're throwing one straight in. Didn't expect us to get new Pokemon, or these Pokemon in particular. So new Paradox Pokemon is very hype, and also the DLC packs are very cool as well. Clodsire for another water battle. Clodsire probably do a really good job here. Slowbro might be alright as well, you never know. No mystery dungeon, which I'm really surprised about, yeah, because of all the stuff that was leaked beforehand about, you know, the developers put out a new copyright on mystery dungeon. It just felt like it was going to happen. No Pikachu, Detective Pikachu 2 either, which I'm like, I thought we'd get that. So, yeah. The Blueberry School, or was it Blueberry School or the Blueberry Academy, might have a battle tower. It looks like it's very centered around battling. So maybe SM, we might get battle tower there. Or maybe that might be incorporated with that storyline. Who knows? Did they release a software update patch notes? That was supposed to release this month. So I guess it's going to be tomorrow. It must be tomorrow. Yeah, it has to be. I'm surprised we didn't get that announced today as well. But maybe the update is going to coincide with this event. So maybe you're going to have to update your game before you're able to go online and do this event. You know, they normally do stuff like that, so it makes everyone have to update the game if they want to take part in the newest event, which would make sense. So the update to drop around the time of this dropping as well. DLC pre-order isn't out yet. No, it should be up soon, though. They did say today that it would be up. What's Iron Leaves typing? Iron Leaves typing is Grass and Psychic, I believe. Can we pull that back up? There we go. Yeah, Grass and Psychic. I'm surprised there's no update on the actual Pokemon.com page as well. Yeah, Regional Pangora. That would be amazing. Can you imagine? Houndoom seems like a hard counter for the Virizion at first glance. Yeah, especially if it's Terra typing's Grass as well, which is Terra typing Psychic. Yeah, so Houndoom feels good. Houndoom's really solid as well. Just depends what other moves it's got, because if Iron Leaves has access to things like Sacred Sword or Close Combat, that could be a little bit tricky. It could be. But we'll have to see what it's got. But these don't look like 7-star raids, though, do they? They've not said they're 7-star raids. And I wonder if we've got an announcement on the Japanese site. Let me just see if we've got an announcement there, because they're normally the ones that have the announcements way before everyone else. No, they've got nothing as well. So nothing at all, I don't think. So yeah, nothing. No. And normally you would get that updated really quickly. So this will end. We'll get the new announcement in, and that will be it. So these look like maybe they might be 5-star raids and not 7-star. Although you can catch only one of each per raid and per save file. Makes you kind of think that it will be a 7-star raid and not anything else. But who knows? But very excited. Can't breed these new raid Pokemon, huh? I don't think so. Because they're going to be legendaries, right? Or legendary Paradox Pokemon. So I don't think we're going to be able to breed them. Also, Suicune feels like a physical attacker for some reason, while Virizion might be special. Yeah, I get that feel from both of them. Who knows, though, right? Who knows? We'll find out very soon. Also, Suicune feels like physical attacker, yeah. It says at the bottom that it will be available in future events. I am thinking Iron Hands for Iron Leaves. The Psychic typing could be a problem for old Iron Hands, so that's the only issue. You want really a dark, like Houndoom feels good against it type wise, but it might not be the best, you know. We'll do something on the channel for sure to have some counters for it. I'm just incredibly hyped that we're going to get something very, very soon to do with it, and yeah, all the DLC stuff. Friends, I'm gonna say we're gonna end the stream now. I'm gonna go and get some food. I haven't even eaten today because I've been that like slammed trying to get stuff ready for the stream, but Pokemon Presents was very cool. We'll do some content on the channel for sure, and I might even drop a stream later on tonight playing these raid events. So if you're about later and you want to do these raids together, it would be very cool if you want to come by and join. So just keep an eye on the scheduling for the channel, and we'll try and do something maybe later on today to do these in celebration as it is Pokemon Day. But thank you so much for all of you coming out to the stream today, and even after the hiccup that we had at the very start. Chiwoo, yes, that is a great shout, Exia. Chiwoo will be actually really good typing against Iron Leaves. Probably better than Houndoom as well, because it's just better stat-wise. But we'll get to that. I will drop some content as soon as I can on these raid dens as well, and we'll see about doing a stream later. Thank you again, friends, for coming by. Happy Pokemon Day. Enjoy the rest of Pokemon Day if I don't catch up with you again. And enjoy these raid events. And we'll try and get some content out on the channel. I'll probably have to have a look at them and try and figure out the best strategies against them soon. But have a great rest of your day. And we will be on the back of this stream. I haven't streamed on the channel for a long time because I've been that busy just with real life stuff and also doing content here on the channel for Scarlet and Violet. But schedule feels a lot better now going forward, where we'll be streaming a lot more regular on the channel. So do keep an eye out for those. And I'd love you to come by and join those streams if you are around, of course, in future. So thank you again, friends. Have a great rest of your day. And I will see you all in another video very soon. Yeah, I really appreciate all the support, friends. It means the world, and I will see you all very soon. Happy Pokemon Day. Hope we all digest the Pokemon Presents news and things like that, and yeah, it all feels good after a day or so digested, but we'll be back to it. I'm sure we'll come back and look at it overall and everything that we've got in a bit closer detail and see if there's any hints on anything else that we got. But I'm going to stop waffling on because I'll just keep going. Have a great rest of your day, friends. Thank you again. I appreciate it so much. Can't say it enough. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.